Elvino Dias was a young lawyer working for Venâncio Mondlane, the independent presidential candidate that claims victory in the general elections held 2 weeks ago. He was murdered last weekend on the streets of the Mozambican capital, Maputo. Together with him was Paulo Guambe, the agent for Podemos, the political party that supported the independent candidate. He too died on the spot.
Estava sendo seguido com 2 carros. Logo que ele chegou aqui.
He was followed by 2 cars. They blocked him front and back. 2 young men came out and began shooting at the car from both sides. They shot about 20 bullets. Then they left, each towards different directions.
E o outro estava disparado do outro lado.
The assassination sparkled even more violence. On Monday, the whole country was literally paralyzed by confrontations between angry people on the streets and the police. The police version of the incident points to a crime of passion.
Constatou-se que as vítimas tiveram momentos antes do sucedido.
We found that earlier that evening the 2 victims were drinking and a quarrel ensued at the bar that had to do with marital affairs. Then they were followed. The police condemns this crime and will do everything in its power to clear up the case.
A Polícia da República de Moçambique lamenta e condena profundamente este crime hediondo.
Next day, hundreds of people flocked to the place where the assassination occurred to lay flowers and pay their respects. The independent candidate Venâncio Mondlane gave a press conference on the spot, and the whole gathering was hit by tear gas. The government said it was not deliberately aimed at the journalists.
Nós vimos jornalistas serem atingidos.
We saw that the journalists were hit. What I cannot confirm, because it isn't true, is that they were deliberately targeted. The police were targeting the demonstrators. The journalists just happened to be close to the demonstrators and were hit by tear gas bullets as a consequence.
Terminando a conferência que estava acontecendo.
Lawyer Elvino Dias was in the middle of a process of contesting the results of the last general elections, which have been won by the incumbent Frelimo party and its candidate Daniel Chapo, according to the preliminary results presented by the National Electoral Commission. The independent candidate came in a close second amidst allegations of electoral fraud. Independent national and international observers said that the voting process was free and fair, but they all expressed concern with the vote counting, which lacked transparency.